Hey y'all, since no one has seemed to make a video on this yet, or a good one anyway, I will. So this is how to get the turbo out of a 3.5 EcoBoost F-150. This is the first gen, 3.5. The 2012 model. First step is get that out of the way. Once that's out of the way, you pretty much have a pretty clear shot to your turbo. So, once you get that out of the way, of course you want to unhook your exhaust. I had to take mine completely out for other reasons, because I have to do the entire exhaust system later. You're going to want to start by getting your hoses loose. There are two currently. I'm going to get those off and I'll be right back. Okay, so now both of our hoses out of the way. Almost out of the way anyway. This one's kind of a pain. This little top here. Yellow. Air cooler hose and our intake hose are loose. Once those are loose, you can now start on your cooler line. Get your cooler line loose, get your the oil thing out. My bad, I can't really name parts very well right now. But whatever, just don't listen to it, just watch the video. Yeah, of course these are going to be a little hard to get out, but a little clip that holds it on. I done lost the clip, but thankfully there's a new one on the new turbo, so don't worry about it. Right. Get this cooler loose. Should be a little bit of a pain in the ass. So there's our rusty cooler line, nice and loose. Let the coolant kind of just drain out of the turbo. Let me get a drain pan. Okay, so this is our new turbo. I'm just looking at it real quick and see what all I have to do with it. This is on the back side, so I'm gonna have to put the vehicle way up in the air and yank that turd out. Also, you got your oil outlet. That was your coolant inlet. Your oil inlet might be that right there. So we are here on the bottom side of the motor. Most of our coolant is drained out, and we have a heat shield in the way that we need to get out. After we get that out, we can get our oil outlet out. We're going to take the entire thing out. That way it's not going to be in our way at all, and that way we don't deform it when we put the new one in and it has to sit there for a minute. Shit. This one's a little rusty, so I'm gonna have more problems than you might have. like getting these out. Got one here. And one right there. So, like I was saying, I was gonna have issues with it. That bolt's rusted on, so I just had to rotate the whole thing 180 degrees to where I could have room to, you know, deal with it. So I'm gonna go back down to the bottom, and now we're gonna get our oil drain out of it. Now look at all this nice room we got. Looks like our oil inlet is integrated with the outlet. Alright, so I'm gonna get this off. Okay, so that will not come out. So it's just gonna stay there for right now. Hopefully it won't move. Hopefully we won't have problems with it. So now I'm gonna loosen all of my turbo manifold bolts. There's just 30 of them. They're all T50. Try not to break them. I broke one of them. So get those loose, and there's also, hold on, let me grab my light. That homeboy right there. Zoom, motherfucker. There we go. That one right there. Get that out, and then this whole turbo should come out after you get the manifolds. Okay, so our cooler line is loose, and our turbo is loose. So I'm either going to try to fish it out from down here, which may be the go-to. I think I just loosened that top one. Give me a second. Yeah, I forgot a bolt, but this is what you're dealing with. T50. A little bit of a pain, but it's loose. There it is. Out with the old and with the new. Installation is reverser removal. Not very simple, not very easy, as my model goes. Looks like we had a little bit of build up in that one. Might have to flush the cooling system. Yeah, that's how it is. Catch y'all on the next one.